semifinals. Northern Storm 1 win, White Wolf 1 win. I am Kenos, here with Sigtau Lord.
I am Sigtal Lord, here with Kenos.
And we are ready to roll once Northern Storm and White Wolf stop trash talking each other in chat. But, you know, that may never happen, so we could be here for a while. But just really interested to see what White Wolf's response is to just getting absolutely crushed in that game.
Play to your strengths. I don't feel like White Wolf made any bad choices in Champ Select. I don't know. It's just like they weren't comfortable with what they had chose.
Yeah, for sure. For some reason, my screen is really screwed up. 1 second, guys.
No problem.
You get to watch the technical difficulties in action. There it goes. Alright, we're better now. Alright, so taking out that Ezreal immediately. They don't want to deal with that again. Wise remembering the Zillion pick as well.
To the briny deep.
Really liking these bans. Definitely the type of bans you see after each team wins a game.
Well, now I'm just mad.
Zach taken out as well. Nothing wrong with that at all. I should see the last ban will be here. Udyr. Yep, almost forgot the Udyr.
Yeah, they couldn't let that get through.
Yeah, don't wanna basically throw the last game because you forgot Udyr was a thing.
Well, I mean, he performed so well on Rammus. How do you ban out Fat Lee?
Well, you waste all 3 bans, and then the opposing team gets Ezreal and Fizz, I guess. But we'll have to see. Tarek immediately did very well for Northern Storm in that previous game, so not surprised to see it again. Let's see what the response is. I wouldn't mind seeing Tom Kench again. I mean, he's been doing good work. It's just, oh, Nami instead. Alright. So, definitely not going a survivability team.
A solid disengage, though.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing what kind of good team CC. Sejuani and Nami. Alright, so heavy CC coming out of this team already. And we're only 2 picks in. Alright, going back on that, going back on the Lux.
Played well for him game 2.
This could be an interesting jungle pick if they're actually serious about it. But I imagine they're just teasing. Just teasing. We can't have interesting jungles, we just have to have Rammus again. No offense to the 3 Rammus fans out there.
To be fair, though, we did kind of complain the first time the top lane did something different.
Well, I didn't. Someone else did. And then someone else read the rulebook
I want
wrong.
to meet this someone else. I want to meet him.
Yeah, he's an interesting guy. I'm just saying, we had a chance at a Vern, we had a chance at, or Ivern, however you want to pronounce that, and then we just had a chance at an Evelyn, but instead we get Rammus. Oriana's nice, though. Haven't seen her today. Oriana versus Lux, that'll be interesting.
Life is too short for fear.
Alright, take out that Alawi again. They haven't banned Scion yet, so that may be their last ban. Not sure if they'll ban the Gnar. I mean, it could be the Gnar or it could be the Scion. We'll have to see. Take the Tristana out. Arcane Soda's like Tristana so far today. Not a bad choice for a ban. But yeah, I'm imagining we're going to see a ban on a top laner. Yep. Alright, so we may see Shaken on Scion, which could be an interesting one for a game with this much on the line. Last ban. Yeah, I was gonna say probably an
Sharpening
ADC.
my feathers.
So 2 ADCs banned out. Let's see who Arcane Soda decides to pick up. A lot more ones available. Could be Jin, Lucian, Sivir, Kaisa, Caitlyn. Hey, look at that. Alright, so last pick then will be top lane. Nice that they're saving that for last, so that they know what they're going into against Shaken. Might see the first Varus of the night. Obviously, he's very popular.
And Goonstomp has a lot of play history on him as well.
Alright, so we see the Varus. Who is top lane gonna be? Guess I'm thinking Scion, but Shaken does have a wide pool. Oh, yeah, Rumble could be good too. Oh, he could go Kench. That'd be a crazy pick. Kench did very well for him before. Alright, Scion. No one was surprised. Leave Scion available. Gonna get picked. So once again, very tanky team coming out of Northern Storm already. Not as much durability coming out of Wolf, but we have to see who the top laner is for him. It's probably not going to be Kaisa. Oh, it is! Or, yeah, it is Kaisa. Okay.
What? Okay. I haven't seen top lane Kaisa.
Well, we'll have to see how well it does against Scion.
I was getting ready to say, because I imagine you were going to ask me the question, Justin, what are your thoughts? And I was getting ready to say, I believe White Wolf, I actually like the White Wolf comp a little bit more this game, and I think that this is probably, they're more safe picks and probably more comfortable on them. But the Kaisa has made me change my decision, and this is going to be Northern Storm's game.
Yeah, I mean, unless the, I mean, it's obviously possible that the Kaisa does good things with her life. If, you know, someone who ended up getting trapped in the void can make good decisions. But at the same time, you know, it's hard to look at these teams when you've got, you know, Fatley, who was so dominant on Rammus last time, Infinite, who was so dominant on Lux last time, Varus with Goonstomp, and Shaken playing one of his favorite champions top, against a strange top pick and not too much durability otherwise. I mean, it is Team Girl power, so they got that going for him.
Well,
But I don't know. I mean, it'll be interesting to see. Don't forget, White Wolf won game one by having a weird top lane pick.
it was a odd comp, but there was a clear mission statement where this team does not have that. All of them are strong disengage until you get to Kaisa, who is much more gifted in engage.
I think the main problem they're going to have is they have one tank.
Yeah, that's going to be a major issue because out of everything I've seen for Kaisa, she may have varying builds depending on what you want to accomplish, but I've never seen a tank one.
And on top of having notes, if you have, okay, the thing with tanks, for those of you who don't know, is that tanks are good at disruption, durability, and things of that nature. And you need things like that when you're up against characters like Rammus, who can zoom around and get to your backline, get to the vulnerable characters, and kill them. So with Jess Sejuani as your tank line, Rammus can zoom circles around her and get to her backline, especially if Scion is also in that front line, because Scion can disrupt Sejuani to hell and back. So I'm not feeling great about White Wolf here, but I look forward to them proving me wrong if they're able to. So, you know, ignoring the top lane for a minute, what do you think about Lux Orianna?
I definitely think Orianna is a much safer pick into Lux than Syndra, and has a lot more survivability. And when you're playing against Lux, survivability means kill potential. If you're able to outlast, you're able to get the kill.
What does does the lovely chat have anything to say about this pick?
Right now, Brandana is definitely saying that there's some kind of secret that I don't think any of us are in on. And it's going to be a huge power spike at 20 minutes. So we'll have to see. I hope this game makes it that far.
Does the huge power spike at 20 minutes mean that all of White Wolf or all of Northern Storm's computers are going to shut off?
I guess that's probably the most reasonable thing.
All right, so with 10 seconds to go, we face a lot of uncertainty, but the one thing that is for certain is that whoever wins this game is going up against option 12, and we're heading into the skin analysis right now. So we'll always have that.
Always.
And then it turns out that no one's using skins. Just all our faith in the system will have been broken at that point.
Could be the biggest player rebellion of all time.
Really have to talk about that union then. Ooh, Arctic Ops Varus, I like. Different Lux skin, also. Different Sejuani skin, also. A lot of mixed up skins here. I don't know. I like Arctic Ops Varus, so I'm going to give it to Northern Storm.
I agree with you. I do think that the Darkstar Oriana splash art is probably the best of all of the Darkstar splash arts. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Northern Storm. I really like the Lunar Empress Lux splash art.
Plus, Warmonger Scion and Bloodstone Taric are kind of matching, so that's cute.
Oh, they are totes adorbs.
Interesting to see that particular skin. I haven't seen that skin too often. And still got the naked Rammus. Not surprised by the Kaisa not having a skin.
Okay, real question. Is Rammus technically naked, or does he follow the turtle rule where a turtle wears its house?
Well, turtles are still naked, technically. I mean, they've just got a house on their back.
But turtles are clearly more dressed than any other animal in nature's kingdom.
My guess would be that he doesn't follow the turtle rule, if only because he doesn't actually like pull into his shell. He just rolls into it. So he's more just got like a big cape on of metal spikes, which I guess still counts as clothing.
So he's totally naked. Like if you're facing Rammus, he's just naked.
Yes.
Okay, just wanted to clarify.
Well, you know, same with Warwick. Depending on the skin, of course.
And Northern Storm sitting right on a ward.
I think I found him, guys. Arcane Soda's like, I got him, guys. They're right here.
Are they... Is she trying to tempt it out?
They can't see her. Now they can.
Oh.
Oh, for some reason, directed camera is on. That doesn't make any sense. So, a couple of pokes got spotted. Now going back to your regular scheduled programming. With RTC reminding everyone that yes, Kaisa is being played in the top lane. In case you were doubting. But, you know, I'm really excited to see how that works out. And I'm sure several people in the chat are too. Just to
I'm now more concerned about what this secret is.
Yeah, I was going to say, especially now that we know there's a secret. It's a big secret. Alright, so Amaya did go for Ebb and Flow first, so no early snare shenanigans. Oh, I got to reshuffle this whole thing. Sorry to anyone who was complaining about that. There we go. Shout out to Northern Storm for making my life harder. So, Kaisa's got a 2 CS lead. That must be the secret. If I'm up by 2 CS, I'm always winning. We'll have to see. Alright, and Shaken did go shield first, or second. on Scion, so definitely expecting shenanigans. A little more passive of, or defensive of play there, rather than trying to go a more aggressive route. I'm really concerned about RTC once Fat Lee decides it's time to start engaging. Because that squishiness. But here comes Fat Lee. So let's see what happened to Lismakis here. Lismakis is totally caught out, does flash for a flash, gets the taunt. No snare, does manage to sidestep the snare. Here comes Cheney. Lismakis willing to go back in, that's kind of surprising, but does manage to get the first blood. Meanwhile, Kaisa is getting absolutely destroyed by Scion. Double flash. Not sure the flash was necessary, but good to stay safe. Yeah, you've got to get out of there, RTC. A kick could still pick her off if Shaken gets in a good enough position. Nope. Alright, Cheney is rotating up to lend some assist to his beleaguered teammate. Here comes the teleport. Is Cheney moving in? Knockup mistimed slightly by Shaken, but here comes the engage. Cheney going in, getting a lot of poke off here. Should get a stun at some point. Does get the snare. There it is. There's the kill. And Kaisa does importantly get the kill. So that will definitely help her up in the lane. Bot lane seems rather steady, but here comes Fat Lee. Going in. Caitlyn is completely unprepared for this. Blows a flash right into the taunt. Goonstomp's already getting fed, and we're only 4 minutes in. Good play by Fat Lee. Not the best flash there by Arcane Soda. Lismakis is all alone while Lux is planning on going back. Infinite is at 700-ish, but very low on mana. See what items he picks up. Boots and an Amplifying Tome. RTC is level 5, thanks to that kill. Shaken hits level 5 as well. Looks like RTC is thinking of going back. Got about 1,000 gold. We'll see how you build top lane Kaisa right now. With a recurve bow and boots. Well, there's the answer to our question. Not tanky, just damage.
Yeah, and just the recurve bow. Doesn't look like you get them.
We will be having an Ocean Drake first, but there is literally no damage being dealt to this thing because it's two support-esque characters and a caster. Trying to pull it out. This is going to go really bad for them as Fat Lee is going to not get caught. Here comes Goonstomp though, so they're going to have to run for it. And thanks for the free dragon, guys.
Very solid leash.
Definitely not what White Wolf wanted to have happen, I'm sure. Which goes without saying, obviously, but it's just, you hate to see something like that. Probably should have waited for Arcane Soda to be in a better position to help. RTC getting a lot of poke, does get 6, a little bit after Shaken does. Falling a little behind at CS. Rotations back. RTC should probably put a ward down soon. Doesn't want to get hit by the Rammus train that isn't slowing down anytime soon. Does get slow though. Several times. Lets out some cluster rockets. A couple of good hits, but just really just a lot of chip damage at this point, especially against someone as tanky as Scion. But here comes the Rammus. No ward to prevent this. RTC is going to get stunned. Oh, not stunned, just taunted, but that's going to be enough. No health. Running. Dead. So 2 for 2. Really good play coming out of Fat Lee here.
Again, he's controlling the pace of these games.
Cheney going for blue buff again. This Mach is getting pushed back pretty hard. Can feel a little more energy coming out of Northern Storm in these last 2 games. They definitely know what's on the line. They definitely want to get back to the finals. Try to make it a twofer. And I think if they get a few more Fat Lee Ramesses, they could definitely do it.
Yeah, he's such a powerhouse.
Finally hitting 6. Possible rotation coming from RTC here. Infinite does not... No, does spot this now. Alt misses. Nice try, Cheney. Ironically, that may have gone better if RTC hadn't come to help, because there was a ward in the bush RTC went in, but not a ward in the one that Cheney was in. RTC getting crap. Sorry, what?
Go ahead.
No, I'm just commenting. Go on. Right. Bot lane getting some pressure put on him. Good root on Maya. TP coming in from Oriana. Let's see if this actually does anything. They are going to commit to it. Here comes the ball. No vacuum, though. Looks like this is more just a safety presence than any sort of attempt to counter kill. Amaya is only halfway to 6, so her ult is a ways off yet. Looks like Cheney's planning to come in for another engage here. There is no ward, so RTC and Cheney, here you go. No ult yet, but probably won't need it with all the natural slows you got here. Ooh, good dash forward there by RTC. There's the stun. It's gonna get away.
Oh, wow!
Flash is wasted. But here, I don't know if this is what you want to do, Fat Lee. I mean, you got damage, sure, but there's 2 of them. That sustained damage is actually really something, though. Good job by Cheney blocking it. Alright, so Shaken managed to get away with 46 hit points there. That must really hurt. A lot of effort, no reward. Especially unfortunate because RTC blew Flash, thinking that they could secure the kill with that. Oh my god.
The body just evaporated. Oh wow.
Ooh, Sig flashes, or Sig infinite flashes to avoid the ult again from Cheney. So 2 attempts to gank mid, 2 missed ults out of Cheney. And that, everyone, is why you don't think you're safe under turret against Sion. Here comes the teleport. Oh, here comes his Marcus also.
I don't know if I agree with that ultimate.
Yeah, did that ultimate a very strange place. If you're going to pop the ult, at least pull him the other direction. But, you know, they're playing, we're not. I'm sure there was some coordination there that just didn't quite trigger properly. So yeah, really not seeing what this big secret to the Kaisa play is.
Well, we're not at 20 minutes yet.
Right, yeah, we got 9 minutes to figure it out before it comes online. Infinite, very confident in lane. Smakis at half health. Items looking pretty low for both our supports and the bot lane here. Chaos is at almost 1.2. Fat Lee is back top to help secure this. RTC, don't go in! RTC goes in, gets taunted, gets slowed, gets stunned, gets dead.
And looks like first tower of gold will be going over to Northern Storm as well.
Yep, helping extend their lead, which I'm sure they're very happy about. Alright, so 2k gold lead. Good root there in the mid lane. Laser, but Lismakis does get away for the moment. I would not be surprised if Fat Lee tries something here, though. Oh, come on. You've got to sense it, Lee. Go sideways. Oh, they're more worried about Dragon. This could be another Dragon that Wolf leashes and Northern Storm secures. Wow. Alright, so there's going to be a, I feel there's going to be a morale issue on White Wolf now.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard not to.
2 dragons,
Both.
they leash, and the other side taken, like I'm sure you were about to say.
Yeah, that and every step forward they try to take, which are intelligent plays on behalf of White Wolf, but Northern Storm's just there to not only stop but capitalize.
Yeah, and top lane is not in a good place. Rageblade just finished, but a kill and 40 CS down. Not great. It's okay, 7 minutes, she'll be online and everything will be better, right? Okay, so like to see some more wards coming out of White Wolf, especially up toward the Baron Pit, which I'm sure is something that Northern Storm is eyeing. Cheney is spotted in his rotation. Fatly rotates up. Good flash by Lamachus. Good job by Cheney also getting in the way there. Cheney probably going to go down, unfortunately. A lot of really questionable ults. Good attempt there by Amaya. Both actually get away at the moment. Oh, but instead they're going to lose Arcane Soda, who unhelpfully comes to try to rotate there. RTC goes down as well.
I just don't know if there's a path forward right now. They can't really build any momentum in any lanes.
I would like to see them try to go up on Shaken right now. Get a gank on him. He did just use his ult. His flash is almost up, but they can make do with that. RTC could really use the help, and Cheney is right there. I think they'd be able to do it, but I don't know if that's going to be the plan. Both their Arcane Soda's been in base for a long time, so that's not helpful. Here comes Cheney dealing some poke. Does use a quick stun there. Gives up the chase though. Not sure I agree with that. If I remember correctly, Kaisa does have a big speed boost, but it's possible that's on cooldown or something. I mean, that could be the other problem with picking a champion like Kaisa here, is that being the newest champion, it's not necessarily one that a lot of players have experience playing with, so the team might not be able to coordinate as well.
No, it's very difficult to do with a new champion. It doesn't have, that's had the amount of contention.
Huge double kill under turret there. Amaya comes to try to hold this and should be able to for at least the moment. Here comes RTC. Let's see what he can make happen. I mean, I think the worst part about this game, honestly, despite the even with the issues with the Kaisa, is I'm not seeing or feeling any impact from Arcane Soda this game.
No, it seems like he just kind of fell behind, and I think this might be that demoralizing we talked about. Because he's such a gifted player. It stinks when you have to play from behind.
And laser. Here comes Fat Lee again. Getting out of there though this time. He's taking some turret hits. Good heal, keep him alive by Tarek. Here comes Shaken behind. Maybe a little bit of an overextension. Does burn his flash to get out of there. Turret is going to go down, but they should be able to escape. Alright. 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Come on, RTC. You can do it. 20 minutes. So you're going to come online and win everything, right, guys? Alright. Dragon is going to be an Ocean Drake for the next one. Getting the Rift Herald now. Here comes Fat Lee to help. Don't know if they'll blow Smite on. Looks like they did. May have seen that damage spike though. So those damage spikes can get pretty crazy. Alright, Kaisa's heading back, 800 gold. Probably updating boots, would be my guess. That's the last boot upgrade. Nope. Caitlyn does not quite have boots yet either. Or upgraded boots, rather. Alright. So, Dragon's up in 50 seconds. I'm sure that White Wolf is thinking very cautiously about whether or not they'd be able to do anything about that. Most everyone is around the Dragon at this point, even Shaken, which is a little surprising considering his split-pushing obsession. Good ult on that Lux, though. RTC jumps right to her. This could be what they're looking for. Good ult from the Varus, though. Locks that down. And they have to retreat.
Goomstomp's not giving an inch.
Yeah. Really great job with that ultimate. A lot of actually really good ults coming out of the Varus this game. Most all of his chains have been on point. And Goon's going for another Penta. Looks like they want to give it to him. Run, RTC, run. Don't give him the satisfaction. God.
2 pentakills, 1 night. Goonstomp, pop them bottles, get the champagne, you deserve it.
Alright, so the first turret and possibly inhibitor as well. Soda not doing too great at the moment, 0-5. Really, really disheartening way to end the LCUS if this is going to be the way it ends. Good charge in there by Cheney though, disrupting the push on the turret. Turret aggro is on Fat Lee and is now on Shaken, I believe? Nah, not quite yet. Good laser by Infinite. Threading that needle, picking off Nami. Good double root as well. Goon tanking turret, doesn't even care. There goes that slow and knockup. Good job by Cheney getting out of there. RTC and Lasmakis are now cornered though. Should be able to get Fat Lee. Second inhibitor down. Top lane's getting pushed pretty hard also. Alright, we have hit 20 minutes. Get him, Kaisa. Here we go. Here's what we're going to see. Get him, RTC. Now's your moment. You can do it.
Right, activate. Cut on. Go, Gadget Kaisa.
Alright, get some of that long-range artillery out there. All inhibitors are destroyed. You can do it. Come on, RTC. We believe. They actually fall back. That's interesting. I don't see any reason why they needed to fall back there. Missed the Taric, unfortunately. And there's Goon Stomp off to cash in his almost 3,000 gold. Looks like they're going for the Ocean Drake.
One more pin time. I think his dinner's free.
It's okay. RTC just needs some time to farm up. I guess they've changed their mind. They're going for Baron now. You've got to assume that's where they are now. And that seems to be what Cheney and Lasmakis are assuming. Cheney thinking about the Miracle Smite. Here we go. This could be big. Does get it! And does not quite get out, but does eat Goonstomp's ultimate. Alright, great job there by Cheney. Will definitely help protect their turrets, if nothing else. But here comes an angry Scion. Look out, RTC! Matrix sidestep there. Ooh, good knockup by Amaya. Loses almost all of her health, but this is looking reasonable. RTC takes out Fat Lee. Good job while getting chased to avoid that. Turret's taking a lot of damage. Even with the Baron buff, these super minions are a little controllable here. Good job by Lamaka securing that there. Big team ultimate coming out of the Tarek, unfortunately, for White Wolf here. White Wolf is really trying, though.
They won't give up without a fight.
Right, they certainly are not giving up without a fight. Goonstomp is more than willing to fight them, though, because he's hungry for more kills on his 9-0. But it doesn't look like it's going to matter. And that's the game. Congratulations to Northern Storm going to their second finals.
Very strong play. Very strong play. White Wolf should walk away with this, not ashamed of anything.
Yeah, good way to close it. One last final gasp. All right, so that is the semifinals under wraps for this second split. And we will be having a very exciting finals coming up. We already have the graphic because that's how on top of this we are. And we have just changed it right now. It'll be option 12 versus Northern Storm in the finals. Really looking forward to that. Can't say enough about it. And I'm sure we'll have plenty to say when it does happen. Looking forward to that. So Sig, give me some reaction here without mentioning top lane.
Well, even if I was to mention top lane, breaking and not answering your question in the way you want me to at all, it was still well performed. He didn't misplay. They focused that lane. You could tell that Fat Lee had a target on it. I don't know if any other pick would have been treated differently. So I'm not going to say that this is the Kai'Sa pick. I will say that White Wolf, game one, showed that there's tried and true strategy of going against the meta, playing their own game, got them a dominating victory. Even playing not their game and going more conventional in game two, still commanding performance. Very difficult to manage. You had to see tier 1 play from Northern Storm to be able to manage this. Game 3, hard fought, but just didn't play out. I am so excited to see the growth that White Wolf's going to give us over this next break and see them start this next split.
All right. Well, we have Mr. Penta himself waiting for us in the interview room, so let's head over there. The man of the hour. How you doing, Goonstomp?
Good, good. How are you guys?
Not doing as well as you with those pentas. All right, so let's see where to even begin. What were your thoughts going into, or you and your team's thoughts about going up against that Kai'Sa pick? Were you thinking there was something secret there, or were you just not letting it in your head?
We weren't too worried about it, honestly. We just thought it was real weird. Didn't really concern us.
All right. And what kind of mindset or strategy were you guys going into for game 2? Because I mean, obviously, you guys got pretty well throttled in game 1.
Yeah, it was a tough game 1. We just decided to change up our bands a bit, which seemed like it helped in the long run. And we didn't get down, just kept playing.
All right. Excellent. Yeah, it's good not to let that kind of stuff get to you.
Yeah.
Psychology, big part of it. Sig, you want to talk to our champion ADC? Or soon-to-be champion, perhaps, ADC?
Goon, you put it all out on the table today, and it was an impressive show. Just so glad to see you participating. Thank you so much for all that you do in terms of showing up, being on time, just on a commissioner level. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right. And just like we asked Option 12, we'll ask you, what are you looking forward to in your face-off with them?
We're just looking for, to complete our redemption story. Since the first week we lost to them, and we're just looking to take it home again.
All right. Well, I mean, if you guys, like I said during the game, if you guys get good ADC and Rammus play in those next couple of games, I'm sure you guys will do just fine. Well,
I hope so.
Yeah. Once again, congratulations. You want to give shout-outs to anybody, since that's what Option 12 did?
Just my team. I don't know.
Well, that's what they did too.
All the viewers, I guess.
All right, excellent. Well, you have a good night and a good rest of your week, or upcoming week.
You guys too. Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, and I've just been informed that I made a error earlier saying that the games would be in 2 weeks. We actually will be having an Easter Sunday cast. This time will be a little bit later, starting an hour later at 6:30 CST, 7:30 Eastern. Everyone else can do the math for their own time zones. Um, Really looking forward to that. As you can see on the screen, it will be Northern Storm making a return appearance up against Option 12. And really looking forward to that. Hope to see you all there. Hopefully, you all have a good Easter and decide to end your day with some great League of Legends games. Sig, last word to you.
Everybody, thank y'all for being with us, and we really hope you'll join us next week.
All right, everyone have a good week, and we'll see you then. Take care.